On January 9th, 2010, I turned 22 and just moved to the Midwest. Also on January 9th, 2010, Pete Carroll was named the new head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. Pete Carroll had left his position at USC with a 97-19 win-loss record to pursue a head coaching career in the NFL. I took a chance of my own and moved from the comforts of the Pacific Northwest to the flatlands of Illinois. Pete and I had a lot in common. We were both making decisions that were looked at with skepticism and doubt. Pete traded for Marshawn Lynch, a player that everyone considered to be a bust. In Pete Carroll's first 2 seasons, he made over 500 roster moves, cutting and trading wide receivers, running backs, and linemen, which is more than any team has ever made in the history of the league. Pete Carroll's biggest risk would come from selecting an overlooked quarterback during the draft. This decision would define his time in Seattle, and the pick's first name was Russell, last name Wilson. The time would come for me to take a chance of my own and book a successful professional wrestling show. All I needed was a former champion to perform. In February of 2014, Pete Carroll had coached Russell Wilson and the Seahawks to the largest Super Bowl victory ever, blowing out the Denver Broncos 43-8. It was at this time that I had heard from former ECW television champion Kid Cash and successfully booked him for my show. I think about that season and how closely it paralleled my life. I see pictures of Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll holding up the Lombardi Trophy, and I feel like I won it too. It reminds me that no matter what anyone thinks, you should always do what's right for you.